Smash Up, one of our liked games. I was gonna say most of our favorite, or I was like, I don't know, I don't want to go crazy. We like it. We like Smash Up.
It's one of our most played positive games.
Yeah, well, they have just announced it is the latest in a long line of board games to be receiving a digital adaptation. It's, we haven't seen any screenshots or anything like that, but it's coming to iOS, Android, and PC this fall. And they have confirmed that there will be both AI components as well as online play and pass and play. So I think, I'll just start by saying that I think that Smash Up will actually greatly benefit from being digital, especially in the sense of when you're trying to score bases and all those numbers and different minions and things can sometimes get a little unwieldy.
Well, not just the number of cards that could be on the table.
Yes, exactly. Like space can be an issue. Also, I should mention it's launching with the 8 base classes or factions,
right,
and then more will come later, I assume. But although one thing I'm thinking of now, I don't know. I wonder how they're going to handle the interrupt cards. The special cards, which are kind of.
Well, I assume
time-based.
The same way that they have the interrupt cards for something like Magic the Gathering. They program it such that, let's say the card in question has like destroyed target creature or something. Probably has, if it could be played, they'll be about like, do you want to play this? Do you want to So because there aren't that many actual interrupts.
It's the special cards.
Right.
So I guess it'll be like anytime a base scores, it'll just go around and say like, does anybody have one they want to play?
Right.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
The problem with that is, let's say we're playing online, and we go through, I'm like, oh yeah, I scored the base, and I just see it taking like a little while to load. I'm like, someone has a special scorecard, and they're deciding whether to do anything about it now.
Right.
Like I understand the same thing happens in real life, but not even if you didn't want to do it, the fact that it pauses the check and talk to you, I know that someone has it.
Although, how do you do that with pass and play? Because if you're actually passing a tablet or phone around to people, you're gonna have to let them know. You're gonna have to show everybody.
You said they said online play. They didn't say local play.
No, it said both.
Oh, both.
Both.
Huh.
Yeah.
No, that's
both. I don't know how they're gonna. It must tell you. You have to show this. You have to let everyone know what you're doing right now.
Yeah, I guess.
Right?
Yeah.
Because that's really the only answer to that. But in general, is this, you think, it'll be a good form for the game?
I think overall, especially with the online, I definitely think that pass thing might be a little unwieldy and stuff.
Yeah, I'm curious about that.
And the other thing I'm very curious about, though, with this, that could happen with the online play, is that in this game, compared to other games, there comes a point when you know for a fact, no matter what, you lost. And do they have a way to deal with people probably dropping out as soon as you've hit that point?
Play with your friends. That's how you do that. Yeah, I don't know how other online board games do that, because that can be tough.
Well, not many. Ticket to Ride, unless someone's slaughtering or you're really good at keeping track of points and everything, isn't a guarantee of knowing.
That's true.
But I mean, this, for a fact. You can literally look
sometimes
and see there's no way for me to score a base without him getting 2 points, therefore hitting 15 before I hit.
But also just in general, any board game any game that's longer than 5 minutes, someone might drop out of.
Yeah.
But that's an interesting point.
Well, one of the other things that I think would be very interesting for them to do is do something like Splendor, to actually make puzzles, so to speak.
Right, some kind of a
your zombies and dinosaurs. We've set up the board. How can you score this base in 2 turns?
Yeah, that would be pretty. I like that idea a lot. Yeah, more some kind of a single play, any actual campaign type would be cool too. And I feel like they could make that work with this theme.
And another thing I think would be really fun to do would be actually have achievements or something that would be avatars and be you've won with dinosaurs 10 times, so you get this dinosaur logo.
No,
and you level each group.
That I hope is a no-brainer for them, because then you
can grow with each group and be you can see this guy's only a wizard player.
Right.
Well, let's be honest. We know everyone's gonna be wizards, zombies, and aliens. That's
no robots.
Oh, robots! I forgot those. But those are always the groups I read online. Just This group's overpowered.
Yeah, but like play with each faction a certain number of times. There could be like get a certain combo,
yeah, like,
score a certain number of points.
You know, like maybe play 10 games, you get like the regular crawling
badge
dead
or something.
Or like you know how they sort of grow up, but if you win like 50 games, you get to be the T-Rex. You know,
Yeah.
like you know, because you know how they're sort of ranked.
That's a good
So that becomes a
incentive.
little weird with the Cthulhu one because the Innsmouth only has the Innsmouth.
All right.
Maybe you just get a number of Innsmouth people in your picture.
But I definitely like, I'm assuming it's going to be probably in line with other board game maps, $6 or $7 with in-game transactions. Actually, what might be smart, I doubt
You
they'll
can buy
do
a
it.
group, like not an expansion. Like you just buy the Innsmouth, you just buy the princesses.
Maybe. Well, I was going to say if just the 8 bases were free and then you got, but because the game is, I feel like that's not in there.
No.
But maybe they do
I
give you
think-
like 2 for free or something like that.
You mean 2 of the other?
2 factions. So you could like play a game.
That's another interesting way. But I was thinking like maybe you buy the base just for the 6 or 7, but then each one you don't have to buy all the Cthulhu.
Oh, you can pick individually.
Yeah,
oh,
there, I
that's,
think would be an interesting.
if you're
one.
like, oh, I really like kittens or whatever, but I don't want any of the other ones.
I don't want to spend a whole another $4, like or whatever how they price things.
Like,
I think
yeah,
it'd be another
maybe it's like
interesting-
99 cents for just
Right.
one group. That's a good idea.
And I definitely think what might be another cool idea would be
We're chock full of them.
oh absolutely. So whatever the next expansion may be, actually we know it's the copyright one.
Right.
But like it has a code in it, like it maybe gives you a discount. Like the first print has a code for a discount on those 4 groups or something. Like maybe something interesting, so the back and forth kind of.
Yeah, I think it's always smart when they have a digital tie-in to make that synergy happen. Well, that's coming out in the fall, and I hope they do all the things that we just said, because those sound like it would be good. But I'm guessing they might do achievements and probably none of those other things.
Well, I think that's close enough. Like
Yeah.
the other stuff was interesting, but I think the achievement one is what would really shine.
But there's always updates. There's always
Because that one is
patches.
the difference. Like the other stuff is like, oh, it's cool for buying, but in terms of longevity in the game, the achievements I think bring that, and that would
Yeah.
be. Oh, and the puzzle thing. Those are the 2 things I would really want.
They could also, when a new group comes out that everyone realizes is too strong, they could actually nerf it. they could
I don't think they'll do that because they just want to keep.
No, they
but,
wouldn't change because you can't change the
But
cards.
more importantly, introduce cowboys.
Introduce cowboys, and do they have knights yet?
No, we had the group. It was Cowboys,
Unbelievable.
Knights, Vikings, and something else. I forget. It was like our.
Yeah, all the ones that lost the contest. So that, again, will be out in the autumn, so look forward to it. Let us know what you want to see from it.